Imagine what's wrong. They think of what they don't want rather than what they do want. Now look here for a moment. Let's take that knowledge and we'll say, this is you today. There's information coming at you today, and it is terrible information. And it's flowing into your conscious mind. Now you have the ability to think, you have the ability to reject that. You can say, get out of here. And they all go away. But you know something? Most people don't do that. You want to know what they do? This is what they do. They're not thinking at all. Their subconscious mind is wide open. And that information goes right into the subconscious mind. Remember what we said about the subconscious? It has no ability to reject all that negative information. Why do we leave the mind open like that? It's our paradigm. It's how we're programmed. We're literally programmed to live that way. Who did this? Why did they do this? Well, let's take a look. Just close the window on that for a minute. Let's go over here. This is you as an infant. Now, the more you understand this, the more you're going to be able to put tomorrow's lesson to work. Because I'm going to get in, I'm going to show you how you attract whatever you're in harmonious vibration with. This is you as an infant. Your subconscious mind was wide open when you arrived on the scene. I don't care what language was spoken around you, that's the language you learned. If there was more than one language spoken around you, you would learn more than one language. You see everything that was going on around you. All the love, the hate, the prejudice, it was all programmed right into your subconscious mind. It's like in the song, a person has to be taught to love and hate. They must be taught before they're 6 or 8. Before it's too late. You see, a child's mind is wide open. The child is being programmed. First of all, they were programmed genetically. That's why the child looks like they look. That's genetic conditioning. You see, it's a little bit of energy from mom and a little bit of energy from dad that formed the nucleus of you. And when those energies came together, that was the start of you. And then 280 days later, you made your debut on the planet. But over that 280 days, there was a lot of programming going on. There's genetic program, and now there's an environmental program. And the paradigm, here we are, years later. People, they've learned all kinds of information, but they're not doing it. The paradigm is in control. You see, the paradigm is... It's something most people don't understand. It's something everyone should understand. Every one of us has gathered an abundance of knowledge covering numerous subjects. However, most of what we've learned has very little, if anything, to do with our paradigm. Therefore, we frequently don't do what we already know how to do. I maintain that everyone that can hear my voice already knows how to at least double your income. Now you may be thinking, oh, that's not true. Oh yeah. Listen, trust me. I've been there. I've done that. I've worked with thousands of people. I know how it works. We have superior knowledge, inferior results. That causes confusion and frustration. Now let's put our model up here and take a look. Here's a person here, they've got all this knowledge in their mind. They go to school, they get a ton of knowledge. But you know something? The knowledge doesn't match the results. Why is it that a person with a great formal education worked in a good company for maybe 30 years, is struggling to meet a mortgage payment? Explain that to me. How does that work? They've gone right through our educational system. We're very dedicated to employees for maybe 30 or 40 years, and they're having difficulty making a mortgage payment. Doesn't make sense, does it? Well, all they know isn't working for them because the paradigm is in control of them. Their results are nothing but an expression of the paradigm. That's all that conditioning that took place before they could even think. If you want to change your results, it's essential that you change the paradigm. That's absolutely essential. So, as we get into the law of attraction tomorrow and show you how it's just an extension of the law of vibration, I would recommend you study it pretty closely. Because you see, you do have a paradigm. Oh, I do. Everyone has. A paradigm is a mental program that has almost exclusive control over our habitual behavior. And think of this. Almost all of our behavior is habitual. It's something to really understand. Now let's take a look at this. You can create your own economy. You can create the life you really want. Nothing tricky about it. Energy functions on frequencies. Remember we said that? A frequency is a level of vibration. There's an infinite number of vibrations, of levels of vibrations, of frequencies. An infinite number. Let's take a look again at what Albert Einstein said. So beautiful. Study this very carefully. Everything is energy, and that's all there is to it. Match the frequency of the reality you want, yet you cannot help but get that reality. It can be no other way. This isn't a philosophy. It's physics. Look at, when I sat down and wrote out that we would have, our company would operate all over the world, then I went to work.